Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid, you close your eyes, and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they win the lead. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be first down Chicago.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Williams. On the move. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He set the screen here to Swift. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
It's
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early. And we'll go for it, Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He finds space into the red zone, and they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back gap comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Williams from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. On 4th down, it's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Man, it's Colston Loveland. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds Komet downfield. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Williams. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finally, Brown back-to-back plays. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Barkley off the pistol again. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Going to go with Barkley on the counter. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, he's signing for it.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st down from the 41.
And the Eagles 1st down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And they'll pitch it out to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts a chance to run it here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
First down, Philadelphia.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Don't touch that.
They're going to run with Barkley.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He's got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Santos on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems, we'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
There's a dive up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Starts the return at the 34. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Caleb Williams sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
And he fakes the spike. Flushed out of the pocket. Still has some space inside the 35. And be taken down right along the 30. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
What is up?
Third and 2, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Back to throw it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 31-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Buckley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Okay, that's a run that's all hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Punting unit out now. Braden Mann will kick it away. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw is Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's the Bears in control in what would be a 2nd ever title if they can finish this out. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And the lead stayed.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
It's a design look for Hurts. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. And brings up 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Williams to throw on 1st. They set the screen here to Swift. Spins out of one side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he is tagged right wide as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Williams set to pass. He's got more once again. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, or there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and just 2 to go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Flushed out now to his left. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. All set to go now from the 35. First down, Williams to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd down.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. He has room past the 25. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Great, set.
Toss play to Barkley. And they stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No touch.
Here's Saquon. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. It's his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout about Chicago? It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed up.
And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
The coverage by John Campbell.
Throwing now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes again. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. Well, as we all remember, last year, such a memorable game in its own right, seeing them deny Kansas City that three-peat. And now this game's going to sit right next to it in Eagles lore, repeating as champions and claiming their third now Super Bowl title.
And we know how hard it is to do, right? Especially in this sport where everything is set up for you not to get back on this stage. The draft and free agency and schedule and all of it. And yet they've overcome it.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night.